Hey champions, Arian Tyson here. Wanted to shoot this video because something has been on my spirit today, and I want to share it with you because I hope that it is of value to you, and I believe that it is of value to you. And I'm asking that you share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Responsibility finds a way. We live in a day and time where people give up too easily. They throw in the towel at the first sign of trouble. They want everything handed to them. But anything worth having is not going to come easy. It's going to take work. And it's amazing to me because nowadays people don't want to work hard for stuff. And we live in a day and time where people have a sense of entitlement. And that's no respect of age. People feel like they're entitled to something and they're not willing to work hard for it. Because when you work for something, you take more pride in it instead of something that's just given to you. But people don't want to be held accountable for stuff. They don't want accountability, but most of all, they don't want responsibility. So here's the deal. Responsibility finds a way. Irresponsibility makes excuses. They point the finger at everything and everybody else, but they don't recognize and acknowledge the role that they play in it. So they make excuses. And here's my thing. If you know someone like this, or if you're guilty of it, instead of making a lot of excuses, make progress. Make a little progress, whether it's a little progress, whether it's big progress. Because when you're making a little progress, you start to build momentum. You start to build that discipline and you start to build that consistency. And then it gets to the point where what used to be hard will become easy. It become natural. But you don't get there overnight. But you get there when you begin to make a decision. And instead of looking back on the things that you cannot change, instead of looking back on it with regret, step forward with enthusiasm. Because one thing that one of my mentors taught me is that if you get knocked down, land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. It's okay to get knocked down. It's not okay to get knocked out, and it's not okay to stay down. You choose to stay down. It's okay to get knocked down as long as you have what it takes to get back up and step forward. Step forward with enthusiasm, understanding that no, you might not see the whole staircase, but take the step anyway. That's where faith comes in. If you know all the ins and outs, you have to ask yourself, is it really faith that you're operating on? If you can see how everything is going, where's faith at in that? It's not faith. And so what you have to understand is we decide on how we view life. And we have to make the choice to view our lives based on the best of what is possible. We have to choose to define ourselves based on the person that we're capable of becoming. If you believe that you can, do it. If you believe that you can't, you won't. But you make that choice. Not how you grew up, not your environment, not your circumstances, because that gets old over time. When you keep saying the same thing, it gets old and people get tired of it. So you have to decide to focus on your priorities, but take everything that life throws at you in stride. Yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, every day is not going to be Sunday. Every day is not going to be a good day. But take it all in stride. Take it all in stride. Life will bring you peace. It will bring you joy. But there's going to be times where life punches you in the mouth. There's going to be times where life brings you to your knees. But you have to take it all in strife. I can't tell you the amount of times that I got sucker punched by life. But I'm still here. And I'm still strong. And you have to get to the place and space where you stop complaining and make a decision and not make excuses. All of us at some point have made plans and those plans fell through. Live one day at a time, one moment at a time. Count your blessings instead of counting your troubles. I'm going to say it again. Count your blessings instead of counting your troubles. Let those things that are wrong, let them go. Let them go. Don't hold on to them. Separate yourself from them as far as the east is from the west. And look for the lessons in the unforeseen obstacles. You're going to encounter obstacles, but everything happens for a reason. There is a lesson that is to be learned in every single thing that we encounter. And in the process of learning the lessons or trying to figure out what the lesson is, don't be prideful to where you cannot ask for help. Because here's the thing. Everybody has not hurt you. And take it from me, I'm someone who used to not ask for help because I don't want people hanging stuff over my head. But guess what? Everyone doesn't operate the same way. And everyone has not hurt me. Everyone has not turned their back on me. Everyone has not abandoned me. Same thing for you. Everyone has not hurt you. Everybody has not abandoned you. Everyone has not turned their backs on you. Give someone the opportunity to be real, to be authentic, to be transparent, to be unapologetic instead of throwing stones at them. Because you put unrealistic expectations on them and they didn't live up to it. To err is human. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Give as much as you could take. Life is about reciprocity. And you have to make deposits just like you make withdrawals. And when you are constantly withdrawing, and you have nothing being deposited back, guess what? Your bank account becomes overdrawn. And there are some charges that's going to come with it, whether it's bad health, whether it's anxiety, depression, sickness, disease, financial strain, the list goes on and on. Choices have consequences. And then be mindful of your time. Value your time. Make time for those who matter. And in the process of making time for those who matter, laugh when you can. Cry when you need to. There's no shame in it. And always, above all, make sure you stay true to your values. And if you don't have any values, get you some. So I wanted to share that with you. I hope it was of value to you. I hope that it was of an encouragement to you. And if it was, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Because we're all going through something. We all have struggles. Some are open, some don't choose to talk about it. But we have to speak life into each other. Otherwise, what good are we? If you haven't already done so, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. And as always in life, you have two choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses, but you most certainly cannot do both. It's yours truly, Arian Tyson, the Moving Motivator, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.